Hey, what's up? Matt Wyatt here. Film study time. This is the Mississippi State-Arkansas game. State blew them out. State was much better. And there's plenty to look at. Great plays on defense. State's defense this year has just been phenomenal. And the offense exploded, so we'll take a look at all 4 touchdown passes for Nick Fitzgerald in the ball game. Let's do it right now. First play we're going to take a look at is screenplay. Jeffrey Simmons lined up defensive tackle. What they're going to do is kind of combo him with center and guard, and then center's going to lead up field in front of this screen. So take a look as it develops. So here you got that working. Center's going to lead up in front. Now watch Jeffrey Simmons feel what's going on. And I'll let it play in full speed. He's now already looking up the receiver, knowing which way the screen's going to go. Really a heads-up play, and watch the lick. A lot going on here. You can see down here it's 3rd and 12, and State lined up with 3 down, 2 linebackers, and 6 DBs. They're going to bring pressure off the edge, let you see it first, try to throw a screen, and it gets tackled. So a couple things. Jonathan Abram off the edge as a nickel dime, and Marcus Murphy off the edge, nickel dime as well. And so you get pressure off both sides to hurry the screen up. The other thing is, you can't even see it right here, but Chauncey Rivers just got chop blocked. Like if I back it up for you. So here he is right here. Watch him get chopped to the ground. But look how quickly Rivers gets up on his knees. He can see what's going on, realizes the back who's going to be the screen back is next to him, and just tackles him. So that's a heads-up play right there on the line of scrimmage. Does not let the screen man get there. And because Abrams forcing the issue, get an early throw, and that's how you blow up the screen on 3rd and 12. Real good look here of Abram off the edge, force the issue, and watch Chauncey Rivers, really athletic play. Chop down, hop up, tackle the screen. The quick pitch out of the gun, a 3-receiver wide side of the field. Read it off the defensive end, run over the safety. Big play. One thing to look here is the blocking out in front of it. That's what's really going to make it work. First of all, keep your eyes on 3rd man in the slot there. That's Dedrick Thomas, 5'9", maybe 10. That's him battling and keeping some leverage on a much bigger player. Then you get to the next level, you got a block happening here. And you're going to ask your running back to take care of that first man unblocked every time. And in this case, he does a very physical job running through him. See it field level. That's another thing I like. Offensive lineman Darrell Williams first agreed him, loving it. He saw the physical run. I like that. Here it is coming at you. Anticipating it and getting ready to deliver the shoulder and run right through it. Here's State getting pressure with a defensive end and a linebacker coming to the same side of the left of the QB. Back picks one up, but then they slam in there. Goes as an incomplete pass, but I want you to see here what State's doing. So it's 4 wides for Arkansas, 2x2, wide side of the field to the right. And look how State lines up here on 2nd and 10. It's 4 down, but the only guy standing up is Gary Green, defensive end. And you have 2 linebackers in the field, so there's nickel in the ball game. And look, just before the snap, you see the safety, McLaurin, creeping down, which tells you he's coming and they're jumping into man-to-man. Another clue is that the backside or field safety's dropping back to the middle of the field. Here comes the rotation, and so that's what you get is man-to-man on all 4 receivers with a safety back here in the middle of the field, and it's how they're playing that. So you have 4 coming against 5 offensive linemen and a back, which means 6. So right now it's 6 on 4. But when the back stays in to block, that's the key here for Willie Gay to go ahead and go, because the back is his responsibility in man-to-man coverage. And as soon as he sees him block, now he's free to go get the QB. The other thing is, again, smart from Errol Thompson on numbers, knowing quarterback's my guy, I'm spying quarterback. You see him in that pocket, go get him. And they get home and knock the ball out of there. You want to play quarterback in the SEC, it's a tough deal. Here's that same play as earlier, 3 receiver side, and quick pitch to the wide side, flip it out there. You got to get blocks on the edge, and you do. Big first down. I'm going to show y'all a little bit of what they're doing is not blocking that defensive end right there. Going to read him. And, you did have a situation in this game where on the goal line, the end stepped out, and Fitz gave a little fake and then pulled it back inside and ran it inside for a touchdown. Right here, as he holds unblocked, going to go ahead and pitch it out there. You got to get that first block, and if you get that, you can make big yards. Nice job by the receiver. Big play. They're going to zone this backside with the tight end coming across and throwing that block on the front side right here. You get through there, run over the safety, and get in the end zone. First thing is pre-snap down here on the goal line. Quarterback pretty much knows. Got a nose guard, a 3 technique, and standing up outside. And so most likely pre-snap, it's already a read where the ball is going to be given backside. So there you can see the way it's going. You're blocking everybody back. The tight end is going to account for 1. Nobody can account for 2. He could keep it, maybe make yards, but this is the right read where obviously you got Parker, the left guard in the ball game, who's blocking that defensive tackle really well. And because of the reach block by the center, Elton Jenkins, Parker's in a position where he can just block this guy wherever he goes and expect the back to run to daylight on that side. This time it's off the left shoulder, and then you get him to the next level. He's got to take care of that one. There's that guy, Jonathan Abram, coming off the right edge of the offense here, going to pass rush deep. Back hits him, but he gets off, knocks the ball out, and then recovers the fumble that he forced, then fumbles it right back to him, though, trying to return it. This is an excellent job of Montez Sweat right here, a physical job of pushing the lineman in his lane back into the lap of the QB. Makes it narrow for him to escape, runs him into Abram, who's able to knock the ball out of there. So you get a quick possession, picking up the fumble, and then fumble it right back. Jonathan Abram, shot out of a cannon all year. He's a big hitter, and he was incredible in this ball game. And the defense as a whole. So they finished the year now having, or the home slate this year, having only allowed 3 touchdowns all year long at home, and they were all 3 passing touchdowns. Didn't give up a rushing touchdown in Davis Wade Stadium all year. That's incredible. Touchdown here to the tight end, Justin Johnson. Let's look at the protection first. Look at the job of the 3 interiors, center and 2 guards picking up the twist. Nice job here by the running back in one-on-one against the linebacker. And the tackle, Greg Island, just laying down on the defensive end. Plenty of time to throw, and that helps you get a guy in the end zone, throw him open. Now you see the route from behind. What you're going to get is vertical by the tight end, vertical on the outside, but then they're going to get down here at 15 and switch. A post or skinny post from the outside. He's going to work to the outside and get vertical again behind the coverage. So an old switch route, but they're doing it out of bunch formation on either side. So now you see outside, he's coming underneath, going to run that post, outside move, and get vertical by the tight end. So switch route. And the protection's got to hold up for that ball to get deep. Now you're going to see Fitzgerald with a little bit of a hitch, like a pump fake, or just hang on a quick look, I think, going to this post route right here because you've got nobody in the middle of the field and he knows he can hit that. So you saw that. Pump fake, I think he was about to let it go to the post, which is open for a touchdown. But I just think out of his peripheral vision, he sees, I got him now. And what I like about this is the throw. He's not trying to drive it in there where it could be covered. He's actually throwing him open back here to the S away from the DB that's trailing him. That's a really nice throw. This is a fun one to watch, an RPO down here on the goal line. And the 3 options are running back on that zone run. Quarterback can then option to keep and run. Or he's got a tight end coming across to get down the line to be his pass option on the backside. So it's a 3-option play. So because it's a 3-4 defense, you have nose and 2 linebackers standing in there. And so instead of reading the edge, I think he's reading the inside, which tells him, I'm going to keep now that they stayed in. So when he keeps the football, next look is there room to run, or do I have tight end? And obviously they've jumped in that because it's man-to-man coverage. You could read that pre-snap. So he just flips his head, and now he's got the crosser coming from the backside of the formation. Good pre-snap and really good throw. Here they get kind of a wheel action from the number 2 receiver in the slot against zone coverage. Get him open for a touchdown. See a big void back here. If you go back and look at pre-snap, you see that what Arkansas is doing, 4 down, it's like 4-3 with them balancing the field, regardless of the fact the ball's over here. Because you've got 3 receivers here, they're kind of balancing the field. So free safety on top, deep third, just kind of shifted over because there's nobody over here on that side of the field. And so what it does is when they release the numbers guy and skinny post him, it affects this deep third who jumps on it. Flat defender has stayed underneath. And so this is a formation to the wide side of the field, 3 receiver deal that's going to get him in that void right where you want. And one more thing I think that really helps to get this open that's underrated. It's a very small thing. But watch the pump fake right here by Nick Fitzgerald to the running back. When he shows that little pump fake to this side, it's just enough to make sure you're freezing people underneath so you can get open behind them. And that creates a separation. You got a double slant working up here 1st and 10, but he's going to escape. I'll show you why. Arkansas is running a twist, so the tackle's going out. The end's going to come back around to try to see if he can't cross up the protection, but it doesn't work because Darrell Williams picks it up really nicely and then gets him off his feet. So quarterback able to escape. Now he's got the first, and the corner will have the job of playing the quarterback one-on-one in the open field. Watch the move this 6'5", 235-pound QB puts on it. Jukes him, gets him out of his stance. 1 move, 2 moves, and makes him miss. Final play, double outs from that bunch formation again. Key here is protection's got to hold up. Right tackle probably gets away with a hold right here. But when they lined up with 4 down and brought them, 4 underneath, now they're kind of outnumbered out here deep, which they get double outs against 1 defender. And with a guy closing in on him, quarterback Fitzgerald's got his eyes downfield, arm not affected by a little pressure, and throws a strike to the out route. All right, hope you enjoyed that. If you did, hit me up on Instagram and Twitter. I am Radio Wyatt. And of course, Facebook and YouTube, all the videos, just / Matt Wyatt Media. Hit me up there. And thanks to Renaissance Bank for sponsoring these videos. Go head on over there and tell them thanks for following and keeping up with SEC football. We love it, and they do too, at RenaissanceNation.com. And just a heads up, I am a week late on the Alabama-Mississippi State film study, and I'll get that out to you this week. All right, thanks for hanging in there. We'll see you next time. See ya.